Hi. I wanted to talk about why I've chosen not to edit or really do anything to prepare for these videos. Um, and it's because I want you to be able to, like, as soon as I feel a topic bubbling up in me, I realize I have to get it out. And sometimes it feels like it's a writing moment, sometimes it's a talk with Ben moment, but sometimes I feel like I gotta share this moment. And I just wanna go with that. I wanna ride it, see where it takes me. Um, and I want you to see my messy thought process because I mean, my train of thought, it almost always, if you jump on board, you almost always arrive at the destination I intended. Sometimes there are unexpected stops. Um, Occasionally a breakdown, but more often than not, you get there. You get where I'm trying to take you. And I think that by letting you in on how I'm there's no filter. I'm just letting the words spill out of me as they come. Um, and I think we see so many representations of people who have practiced and rehearsed what they want to say or have it on a screen in front of them or a piece of paper or you know they've they've scripted it out, and you never see the moments where they really have to think or they have to um, scramble to find the right word. And I know, excuse me, um, I know it might seem like a waste of time in this culture where we we want everything immediately. Like Ben and I are watching Only Murders in the Building, and oh my god, so good. But like we are anxiously awaiting the next episode to drop because we want to binge it. We just want to have that instant gratification, get right to it, and find out who done it. And you can just never tell with this show. It's so good. It's so smart. Ugh, I love it. Um, it's on Hulu. Oh, another thing I just want to make sure is very, very clear always. If I'm like talking about something, promoting it in any way, I promise you, I will never, ever, 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 ever be taking money for it. I'm only going to talk up the things that I genuinely love and care about and think could be helpful. Um, yeah, I will not allow myself to be bought ever, ever. And I'm not saying that people who are making a living off of social media and having to include advertisements and promotions for products, like, I get that. This is not what I'm doing for a living. this is this is my passion. This is what I can't contain anymore. This is I feel like every experience in my life was building up to this moment. Really, really. I feel like it has all prepared me to, once I found my voice, to really effectively use it. And that's what I want I want to do. But I want to do it authentically. I want you to know that it's not normal for people to not have to pause to try to think of a word or to lose their train of thought or to get distracted. we we compare ourselves to these impossible standards, and we forget that they're scripting. We forget that people have had time to practice this. We forget that they're not just speaking off the cuff like us. So when we do and we're struggling, we feel badly about ourselves because now we're comparing ourselves to this picture perfect image. No ums, no stumbles. And we're not as good as that. So we judge ourselves. We're not as eloquent or as articulate as something that was written. You had time to think through. I know this because I did that to myself forever. I used to only feel comfortable really communicating in writing. If it was something important that I really needed to make sure certain points were made, I wrote it down. If it was something that I wanted to share in any sort of public way, or had to share because of work, I wrote it down first. I always felt insecure and stupid every time I opened my mouth because I was scrambling for words. I was losing my train of thought. I wasn't flawless. I wasn't perfectly articulate. And it was because I was beating myself up for all of that it just stayed like that. No matter how hard I tried to become a better public speaker or to in any way improve my vocabulary so I could be more articulate, to learn more so I could sound more knowledgeable. No matter what I did, I never felt like I was actually able to express myself the way I wanted to. It's only been since I have been able to deal with my major mental health issues that I have had quiet in my mind, and occasionally I hear myself thinking in there, but otherwise it's just quiet. And really, I used to prepare what I was about to say in my head and very quickly edit it, like figure out, oh, am I saying this the right way? Is this going to be the most impactful word to use? Or am I going to sound like an idiot if I don't get this word right? Like, excuse me. I was constantly putting that pressure on myself, and subsequently never able to achieve that goal of perfection. But now I can find my words usually. I can express myself the way I want to. That's what I mean by I feel like I found my voice. Like in all of that noise in my mind, somewhere in there, very quiet, because the rest of them were yelling, but very quietly whispering somewhere in there was my voice. It wanted to come out. It was trying to come out. But yeah, I kept beating it down. Convinced that whatever I had to say, it had to be filtered so that I could say it the perfect way and never offend anyone, never misspeak. Just, I had to be perfect. Because if I was perfect, then I could be loved. And that's what we all want. We all need love for ourselves, for each other, from each other. We all need that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's why these videos can be rambly like this. But that's why I also think it's important that I don't edit them, that whatever pours out of my mouth, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to get me spliced up. In fact, I would love to have live conversations with people if anybody would like to have a conversation with me. I would love that. If you are interested, we can do it on IG Live. I think there's a way to do it on YouTube. I'm learning. If any of these videos are resonating with you, self-promotion is not my strong suit. It makes me really uncomfortable because I spent a lifetime trying desperately to like hide away in the shadows, not to be the center of attention because I was so insecure about every single thing about me. Yeah. But even the most insecure person in the world, which is what I think we all feel like from time to time at least, even that person can be healed. Even the saddest, most miserable person in the world can find real joy and peace and happiness and love and be properly loved and be shown that they always deserved that. You always deserved that. You deserve all the love. All of it. Okay, anyways, the whole point of that last bit was please share if you feel like anything I'm saying is making sense or making some neurons tingle, whatever. I just feel this urgency to have enough people hear this message for us to act in time, because I'm genuinely terrified of what is coming. I think, I mean, it may not be the end times, but I have a theory about the end times now. I'll share in a moment. May not be the end times, but it is not going to be good. It is not going to be good. This country, if we stay on the road we're on right now, it is going straight to hell. And the rest of the world, for the most part, is not doing much better. I had another side note there. Oh, a theory about, the end times. Yeah, I think the end times might actually refer to the end of this kind of societal structure, the end of only a few in power, the end of the rest of us being subjugated and oppressed and manipulated and controlled without even realizing it. That's what I hope the end times are. I hope we're there. I hope the end of humanity's collective misery is nigh, very much. And I hope from there we can create a new kind of society that's truly based on love. It's so simple. I know it's hard. I know it can feel scary, especially when so many times we've tried to give our love and just been hurt. I know. But there's no other way out of this. It's the only option. We have to love each other. We can disagree, but we can respect each other. We can have different beliefs and still love each other, still learn from each other, grow with each other. Let's start doing that.